It's time for a podcast. They'll talk for an hour or so. If you listen to the podcast, your heart will be filled with hope. Hey, it's time for a podcast, and you better listen up, because these two dudes got us to say. They're pouring wisdom in a cup. They'll serve it on a platter, better pour it down your gullet. Hey guys, watch out, that dude is trying to shoot you with a bullet.
You'll lean in. Beat the shit out of you.
Damn.
And I do.
All right. I guess this is how it's going to be this episode. We're doing this. We're doing this. This is the camera recording.
Do you not have eyeballs? Oh, wait.
No, I actually don't.
Yeah, I forget.
I plucked
You don't
them
have
out.
your eyeballs. The eyeballs that let your eyeballs ball. We're balling.
We're back. The STABcast.
We made it.
On
You're
our
welcome.
Sigma Grind Set episode 3.
The Sigma Grind Set. 3 whole entire episodes that we've dedicated ourselves entirely to.
Yes, we could not have worked harder or made the previous episodes any more. You will not find any higher quality on the internet
Or just
anywhere.
given up on recording a second podcast with just Tim and I, and instead put up the one that we did with Gus, because we just ain't feeling it.
That's true. We did record the Gus episode many weeks
episode.
before. A couple weeks before it actually dropped. Going like, yeah, we're probably gonna make like at least 2 or 3 more episodes beforehand.
Yeah,
and
we're
we're sat on our butts and did nothing.
Yeah,
For
we
like
probably
2 weeks.
we sat in a dark room scatting for 12 days straight.
That's a good decision. Before
That'd be a great beginning to a new Bible, a New Testament. The disciples sat in a dark room and scat for Jesus, though. No, it's been balling. There was an explosion.
Oh yeah,
A car.
Oh, dang, it
that
has been
looked
that
like
long
a
since
car
we
bomb.
recorded an episode. Okay.
Slapping chicken, just the best food we've ever made.
That's true.
Our street, honestly, is where the good Lord sends cars to die for no reason.
It's true.
There's so much debris. I was driving by because all the snow melted.
Yeah.
And the snow kind of covered up the sins of humanity for a little bit there. And by the sins of humanity, I mean like broken glass.
just actually refuse from human life. Not the
Just
car.
so much
The car just sitting on our street for who knows how long with multiple shattered windows. People trying to tape it up. The battery just missing.
Yeah. It looked like
The
a car
seats-
bomb.
The seats are ripped up. Yeah, and this appeared like a day after the explosion. And no.
The incident.
the incident. But
The Spokane
really, it wasn't just
bombing.
like a light pop or anything. There was reverberation in our walls and like light flashing from this side. And Cameron like ran upstairs and I followed. And there was nothing out there except for all of our neighbors just standing around going like, oh, what happened? What happened? Because apparently not a single one of those rats
Not a
living in the
damn
upstairs
soul.
world saw what happened. You know,
Not a one of them very reasonable people that may have been just looking a different direction than straight out one of their back windows.
how could they?
How could they be looking in a different direction? They could just not be looking in that direction. What do you mean?
I'm just saying.
Hey, you
It's a
know,
little sus.
little bit. They probably did it.
We're gonna spend more of this.
There was no
episode-
damage though. The thing was,
chunk of ice. Chunk of ice.
I don't know if that was from that though.
No,
that
I don't think it
literally
was.
could have
There
been
was-
somebody stepping on the ice.
There was like no residue around it, so it probably wasn't.
You fucking ballistics expert?
No, but things that exist leave
tested
behind
it.
parts of their existence
thermite.
even after they explode. So
Yeah, but where are your credentials?
source.
I've dreamt it.
A premonition.
I also did have, well, actually, if my dreams have anything to do with the real world, it ain't going well.
Dang, could you enlighten me about the state of the world then, as per your dreams?
Well, in the near future, just gonna take this as actual full fact.
Okay.
Most of my friends will be standing around a pool floating in a void.
The end from Minecraft.
Essentially, but just with a pool. Well, actually, not all my friends. It's like you, Haley Michelle Livingston.
Oh, that's okay. Who else?
I just
Was it
had
just
to
the three
say
of
her
us?
full name. I think you were the only ones that I interacted with, but everybody else was there in like the dream crowd. You know how there's
where
like
they're there.
I
but
know
they're
that
not really,
there's people.
They're not fully formed enough to interact with.
Right, but then also I'm gonna be on the phone with my parents as we go into the bunkers for the
bunkers
inevitable
in the void?
end.
Bunkers in the void.
No,
Or is
that's
it a
in a
separate
different
thing?
place.
Oh, okay.
Same dream, but kind of like melded into
How
a
did we get
different-
out of the void?
Walked, I guess.
We probably swam in the swimming pool away.
Just down through the swimming pool.
Hey, dang, that could be sick. Just dive in and then you swim down.
I've
and you
had
come
dreams
up
at the
on other
swimming
side.
pool before too.
Oh, this is like the nexus of your dreamscape, like the home base.
No, it's just a reoccurring one. I don't know if I really have a nexus, but lots of reoccurring locations.
Most people don't have a dream nexus, but Chase actually does.
That's brazy.
I won't go into much more detail because I'm actually going to interrogate him about his dreams on his episode. No, because my dude
I don't wanna
dreams
talk about it
all
too
the
long.
time, and he has such crazy dreams. But there was like a specific, like our high school cafeteria that's like been the nexus of his dreams for the last few years.
That is crazy.
It's quite funny. He always goes back there, and like somebody will be there just
cafeteria too. You
just
didn't even
staring
eat in the
at him.
cafeteria. We ate in the band room. I guess I've never actually been to the pool that was in my dream, so I
Well,
can't
I'm
be
just
bullying.
imagining the pool from the set where we were filming at the one.
Oh,
house.
it's similar.
Except
And then there was
instead
a
of the house being
there was a window with a bench seat on the far end.
just a window.
Yeah, floating in the void. There's nothing attached to it.
How's the audio? Am I being a little echoey? Just wanna. Sorry.
I don't know. Go ahead and talk.
Hello. Doesn't sound weird, does it? Okay, cool. For some reason, my brain exploded and
me.
went. It sounds something weird with the audio.
We can also adjust the audio because it's recording two separate tracks.
Well, yeah. As the audio expert, but
As the civil
As the-
engineer of the two of us,
as the dude who downloaded Audacity, but
and has not used it yet, I don't believe.
I mean, I have used Audacity.
You have Audacity, you mean?
No,
the fucking gall.
Nah, we used it for
Nani?
for Mrs.
The
Brandt's class,
chosen
you know, where you
child.
make
Oh,
the radio,
yeah.
the radio broadcast thing. I used it for that because I did all the editing for that, and I also kind of used it in college, but not for one of my classes. I was friends. Well, I say friends. I knew a communication major for a
Arch
while,
enemies. I think.
and we hung out a couple of times. And she was like working on a project in Audacity, and then I just recorded like me yelling something. And then we messed with the audio to the highest point that we possibly could until it sounded like alien shrieking. It was pretty good. I sent you the video of that. No, I honestly couldn't
what you
imitate
do.
it. It was just like...
That's what
Except more.
Audacity is for. You just put on so much like flanger or flanger, however you say that, and distortion and like warbling and
Yeah.
shit. And then you never touch it again. Or do what I did and look up a tutorial on how to make Dalek voices and then do that.
Exterminate. Yeah, oh no.
Oh yeah, keep doing that though.
I'm
We
not.
should probably just do the rest of the episode doing
In the
bad
in the Dalek
Dalek
impression. Yeah.
impersonation.
Well, I didn't want to like go full in for the impression because they're all so loud all the time in every episode. They're just screaming the whole time.
screaming.
That's literally
Ah, I aspire to be such a vessel of hatred as the Dalek.
to be a green octopus sitting in a metal tube.
Oh yeah. And to fight along Winston Churchill.
Winston Spencer Churchill.
Is that his middle name?
If I'm remembering correctly. If not, I'm going to be really embarrassed.
What if his middle name is also Winston Churchill?
Winston Churchill. I
like
that.
Macaulay Culkin.
Culkin.
That'd be pretty ballin',
Yeah,
I think.
so. I think it would have been.
If he's not, he should probably just undo everything that he did.
Yeah, Winston Churchill, probably nothing in history. Just undo it. No, dude. I feel like Macaulay Culkin should just keep adding another Macaulay Culkin in the middle until he dies. So one year it's Macaulay Culkin, and then it's Macaulay Culkin, and it goes on like
what
that
increments of time?
every year. every birthday.
Annually.
Annually.
Oh, okay.
And then when he's 70, he's got like
just far too many
Macaulays.
Macaulays
Yeah.
and far too many Culkins.
Not just the right amount of Culkins. A little too many Macaulays, though. I'm gonna be honest.
I'd prefer if it was lopsided. I'm chiefing down this mug, but it's not because I have water in it. It's because I have chocolate milk in it. I really wanted chocolate milk.
Every time one of us is not talking, the other one is drinking out of their mug. It's happened every time. Like, as soon as I stopped drinking and started talking,
we're 10 minutes in and I'm 90% of the way through my
yeah, I'm
drink.
probably about 60% through my water rate. Are you really? 90%?
I'm a little bit less, but a little bit less than 90%.
That is like 80% though. So
I said I'd be chiefing down this jug of milk. Also, I'm very nearly done with that chocolate milk jug that I got 2 days ago.
It's okay. On the first day of when you got chocolate milk the first time, you drank half of it the morning after we got it. Because you'd have one cup and just go. And then
It's
you'd be
so
like,
easy
"Dang,
just to have like
I'm
6
still
cups.
thirsty."
That's
I mean,
what I do.
that's what happens when it's bulking season, though.
And also when I like chocolate milk.
That's fair.
But
Hey.
I've been deprived my whole life. We only get the little Dairy Gold one, so I had to chug down 3 or 5 of them motherfuckers. But now I don't have to make so much plastic refuse and carry 12 of them to my
dumb family trying to teach me limitations and portion control. Give me my San Diego Padres mug full of chalky milk.
Damn it, my Wild Bill's mug that I got at the fair.
I mean, we do have 2 of those.
I think I have like 2 more somewhere.
I have so much Wild Bill going on.
I haven't moved in yet or unpacked.
Wild Bill does make some slapping soda, though.
I want to meet him someday.
I'm sure he's pretty wild. Billiam.
And he charges you for things. Bill. I didn't want to say
wild
and his name is Pretty Bill.
You sound like a Geiger counter. That's actually pretty good. Did I say pretty good? It's actually pretty bad.
Well,
You've been playing too much Metro.
if I meant to show you where radiation is, I probably shouldn't be good. Just plays a banging song. You're like, hell yeah, I got to get more of this. As you slowly wander more into the radioactive zone just to get more snippets of Photographed by Nickelback.
Dang. Honestly,
To get the Snow Dogs with Cuba Gooding Jr. theme song. I don't know if there's a theme
plays
song
the
in that.
movie Snow Dogs, just the audio.
You get a little reward.
It's always funny because I do
No, it's not.
like.
Sorry, continue.
Dang, fine.
I just had
I'm gonna
to tell
sit
you
in
you aren't
silence now. Nah.
Except for my voracious glugging.
Nah, because I do like to listen to things while I'm doing anything that doesn't take my full brain function. So if I'm like cleaning or doing anything that doesn't require all of my brain power at the same time, I'm probably listening to something. Mm-hmm. And normally that would be like a podcast or music or something. But every once in a while I'm like, dang, I want to like watch this show or this movie. But oftentimes I have no idea what's going on, because just listening to the audio for a movie, you lose so much detail and so much information, especially if it's like an action scene. You just hear like gunshots and grunting for 10 minutes as I'm scrubbing dishes, like oh my god, Jesse.
Yeah,
I've been watching
Die
Breaking Bad
Hard sounds
recently,
pretty good. As in, I kind of watched it. I listened to the whole thing.
I listened to
not
all
just
of
it
Die
sounds good. As in, I've been told it sounds good. The audio for the entire thing, I have not a lick of idea.
Die Hard podcast, where it's just the movie Die Hard uploaded every week in audio form.
That Garfield fucking subreddit, the one
going back to Garfield.
r/Alzheimer's.
Oh.
Where they just post the same Garfield
Yes.
comic every week. That's such a funny fucking
crazy.
group hypnosis, fucking psychotic break type shit. Because I know it's all satire, but damn, if anybody that wasn't in on the joke came across that, they'd be so dumbfounded. There's just mass hysteria about this one girl.
I was actually thinking about mass hysteria when you brought that up, because when you said
inducing
psychosis,
mass
it's
hysteria.
like I couldn't tell you the full story because I just like remember snippets of it from a YouTube video I watched. But these nuns, or one of them, just started meowing like a cat.
Was
and
that
all
the
of a sudden,
Wendigoon video?
No, I watched the Salmonella video on mass hysteria.
Because Wendigoon made one.
Oh, I'm sure it's pretty good.
It was like a couple days ago, actually. It is pretty good.
I haven't seen that. No, I watched this a while ago, where with all the nuns, and like one started meowing, then they're all going crazy, and eventually like
There's
the
that,
city
but-
guard has to go. Listen, you all gotta shut the hell up in there.
Beating the
I'm
shit
done.
out
Y'all
of
supposed to
women.
be serving God, not drinking milk. Excuse
I
me.
will abuse women if y'all keep being cat women.
Then they might as well keep going. Oh, wait, sorry. Oh, shit.
Oh God. Nah, there's a more metal version of that where they just start biting each other.
Oh no. Or like,
But that happened like all across Europe. I think that people just be real bored up in
yeah,
these
no,
shits.
it's true. It's like this is gonna be such a weird way to reference it, but this is what immediately pops into my head.
Snow dog.
No,
When
no,
he bites the dog on
the most generic Black Mirror episode they have, where it's like men get stuck in video game virtual reality, but there's a part where he's talking to like his handler, who he's in communication with, and he's just in this house getting ready to experiment with virtual reality, and he like thinks he's starting to see things, and he's just like, I think this is where all those ghost stories came from. People just sitting around bored as all hell, waiting for something to happen, and that's how ghost stories happened.
I think it is.
And so every time somebody brings that up, I think of that one scene.
People just ain't got enough shit to do, apparently.
I mean, now we do.
That's why Flat Earth. Damn.
Wait,
Damn.
going back to Flat Earth now.
Back to. Oh, as humanity.
Yeah,
not us.
not
I
us
was like,
specifically, as a whole.
when did we talk about
No,
Flat
as-
Earth very recently that you have scorn and disgust for the topic?
As a whole, humanity, we decided round Earth for a while, and we weren't brave enough to go to cylinder Earth, so now we're regressing to flat Earth.
I propose flat, hollow Earth.
Pyramid Earth.
We're a very shallow cylinder with an open center, but it's two flat discs.
I like that.
And the ice wall is simply taller, encasing two of them. And there's dinosaurs in the
I think
middle.
it's better if the ice wall was also an ice ceiling, and we just did the Ice Age again.
And an ice flooring, ice carpeting.
An ice rug.
That'd be pretty ballin', I think. What?
Ice rug.
I think you said ice rink.
Just a
That would have kind of
planetary
worked,
ice
I
rink.
guess.
The Atlantic Ocean, but ice skate.
Dude. Hockey players would be predators.
Oh no, the Canadians are coming. The Canadian
Oh,
military would
God.
just pop off, all with their ice skates. Man, I feel like that'd be really difficult to shoot a gun while ice skating.
Well, I mean, we did that shit from the backs of horses. Me, personally. I've
You.
shot men. No, I mean, like, as entire armies and shit.
I feel like it'd be easier from a horse than on ice skates. Like a horse
What
is,
is
a
the
pretty solid
ground
base.
fucking bucking your ass around?
I mean, I guess that's
You have to,
fair.
like...
I mean, but that's just kind of like a solid rocking. I feel like ice skating, the recoil is going to cause more movement. Like
You know they play hockey, right?
No.
They run into people in that.
No. Yeah, people fall over and get hurt all the time. Unlike in war.
People get little itty bitty boo boos, but not like in real war where everybody's fine and nobody dies.
When not a single scrape has happened.
No, especially
some-
not when lots of people line up and shoot at each other like they're broadsides of bombs.
This take is getting worse slowly. At the beginning, I actually thought that I might be right, that ice skating would be the worst kind of warfare. But I mean, I guess it's not that much worse than riding a horse. I still feel like I'd rather ride a horse.
Do you know how to ride a horse?
No, but I also don't know how to go ice skating. And
Damn.
if the last time I went like rollerblading is any indication, I'd be very bad at it.
It is very similar.
Yeah, no, I'd be very bad at it.
That sucks for you, because I'm balling out.
I'm going ham on these
I've
ice
ridden
skates.
a horse, And I'm okay at roller skating, baby.
Let's say I've been on a horse, but I've never had to like fully direct that on my own or ride it for any period of time or like in a battlefield sense.
How being an open
Into
battle
war.
perchance.
I've never been in the Civil War before.
Damn.
I did have the
Sucks to
sideburns
suck.
for it though.
No.
I did.
Mm-mm.
No, I actually really did.
You didn't.
They were massive.
Though they don't count as Civil War sideburns because they weren't good.
Dude, I don't know if all of those guys' sideburns were any good.
Well, not all
You've
of them,
seen some
but
of
they
those?
exuded power. Yours just made you look old and young at the same time.
Well, that was just because I was young. If I
and you
were
looked old.
If I grew them now, I'd look pretty old.
Grow that and the mustache.
Just have them connect together. I actually think that would have looked slightly better than how they were.
If you could fully do it.
I was going to say,
problem
the sideburns were so bad on their own, I don't think it would have gotten any worse if I had gotten them to connect in the middle. I don't think that would have affected the look.
There was a dude on another engine that had that.
That's kind of ballin'. I don't know. I kind of like
I
that
mean,
look.
not on him, but
Oh, dang. I
He was an okay dude.
I kind of like the look.
he was addicted to ciggies.
Going ham.
Like, a man after my own heart. Sideburns and a nicotine addiction.
No.
A past.
Former nicotine
Former-
addiction.
Just fucking annihilate just the tips of your fingers. You ain't deadlifting today, boy.
No, we're
You're going
we're
to die.
No, we're deadlifting today.
And I'm gonna have to lift
I'm
your
gonna break
body
my
out
back.
of the apartment.
Just carrying me up the stairs, fireman style. We're deadlifting today, brother.
Damn.
I don't care what state you're in.
I can technically squat you.
Yeah. Yes, you can.
I don't know if I could fireman's carry you upstairs
Yeah.
necessarily. That'd just be a lot of successive pistol or like
No, I know what you're talking about.
Yugoslavian squats. What was the fuck? What was the fuck?
Which one?
What did you say? What did you call it?
Bulgarian split squats.
No, that's what they're actually called.
Is it?
What did you
then
call
I said Bohemian. Dang. I actually thought they were Bohemian again.
Bulgarian
and then I
squats.
kept making jokes like Czechoslovakian split squats.
And then I
Kazakhstanian
told my sister that you thought they were Yugoslavian
Yum.
split squats, which is kind of.
Getting
I think
less
that
and
is
less
more
wieldy.
ballin' than
Mongolian
Bulgarian.
split squats.
Why the hell did them bulgs? I don't know what they're called. I guess they're also probably called
bulges.
They're also probably called Bulgarians.
Not bulges.
The bulg.
The dang
with a G.
bohemes from Bohemia.
The bohemes. That's awful.
It's so good.
Damn, weren't we? What was it that we were trying to come up with? We were trying to come up with like a new. Oh yeah, like a new southern state for Throckmorton Mortimer Kringle Bings Wortherby to live in.
Mortimer Kringle Biggs Wortherby. Yeah. What did it turn out to be? I'm trying to remember.
I can only think of Texarkana, but that's also already a thing, isn't
Well,
it?
that also the time where we were trying to combine the American South and the Middle East and trying to make them one thing.
Oh, I was about to say Ohio stand, but that's not in the South, is it? That's the Midwest.
That's actually the word Ohio looks like a tractor.
They did that on purpose, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Ohio
Yeah,
also
Before
is
tractors
a tractor.
existed. I don't know when tractors were.
Tractors have been around for a little while.
But longer than Ohio? Probably not.
1800s, right?
I don't know how old tractors are.
Tractors are older
And I also
than
don't know how old Ohio is.
I'm working on very little information.
But I mean,
currently.
also, we're counting like the foundation of the state of Ohio, not just people living in that area. So
Right, yeah.
I don't know when the state was founded.
Couldn't tell you.
No.
Washington was like 86, right?
Oh, man.
1986.
I'm not sure why you're expecting me to know this either.
You're a political science student. You should know all the dates and
The foundation.
everything.
Yeah. I suppose I should.
Al-Qaeda.
Wait.
The foundation.
Oh, yes. We were talking about that yesterday. Al-Qaeda means the base or the foundation, which is Based?
Based.
Not to support a terrorist
Red
organization online, but I mean that is a pretty sick name.
That is what you were doing, though.
I mean, yeah. Okay, technically, the foundation is a good name. It really is. So I'm advocating for. No, I probably shouldn't. Do that.
You probably shouldn't say Al Qaeda and then I'm advocating for.
Yeah, I'm not even.
Quick succession.
I'm not even Muslim. I'm not even in any way connected.
Hey, other than you think their name is slapping. The English version.
Because their name is slapping.
I mean, it's good branding.
It is.
Even the Southerners can say Al Qaeda.
Yeah, Al Qaeda.
It ain't
Sharia law.
Yep.
Yep.
The distant dip packing.
Oh no, they're dipping in the distance.
Oh,
You hear them cresting the hill. All the trucks with
cresting my just gargantuan pile of tobacco. The chaw of which shall soon enter my jaw.
Dipping the lip, chawing the jaw.
Oh my god.
I can't believe we went an entire episode with Gus and not at one time did he say dipping the lip, chawing the jaw. Because he actually does say that quite a bit.
For those of you at home, he's an avid chewer, dipper, lip packer.
Dang, everything we said about Gus in the last episode is true, but I must defend my man's honor. That is a blatant lie. My man has never chewed.
My man has always got tobacco under
just
his
somewhere.
lippy.
always just hidden down there. Nah.
I cannot comprehend. Just get a vape. At least it tastes like strawberry mango or some shit instead of just wet leaves in your lip.
Yeah, we've talked about this. I did try chew.
You tried fake chew. Oh wait, no, you did actual.
Because Tyler brought it to us. We like Levi and I. We were just gonna like smoke cigars because this is when we were like smoking cigars all the time. And so at one point, Tyler, hey guys, let's try some of this today. And then he was like, this isn't the flavor that I necessarily wanted to get. Because then he was talking about this.
Normally I get dirt. This is dry, rotted wood.
Nah, it actually tasted like just salt, just watered up salt. It was so bad.
Sodium
like
flavor.
It was seafood reminiscent in a way because it was just wet and salty. And so I was just kind of, I spit it out after like 10 seconds. I was like, Tyler, this isn't what I want.
This is simply not it.
If I'm gonna be some sort of addict, this isn't the way I'm gonna do it.
I'm going straight to heroin. I'm skipping chaw. I ain't need no skull long cut.
I'm jumping to the needle. Alright, guys, spread your toes.
I'm putting dip in between my toes and just hoping for the best.
Dip my toe. Loading up before work. Each toe.
Somehow it gets worse. That's probably something working man Timothy Leslie does.
No,
he puts chaw in between.
Imagine the toe cheese that would develop. Oh no.
The toe tobacco. That's just awful. I don't even know.
You're letting it ruminate.
What?
I'm dying.
He's
just
dying
thinking
from the rumination.
I'm saying,
Tobacco.
You're not getting the You're not. No, I'm saying words. I swear. I swear. I swear. No. You're not getting. I'm never getting this point. I'm never gonna get this point across. I might as well just
gonna have to leave it at
might as well
tobacco
sit back and
toes.
put my dip in my lip and just let you talk.
Damn.
But nah, as I was saying, you're not getting the nicotine high from between the toes. You're letting it ruminate down there, gain flavor and body before you put it on your lip. Letting it get working, man.
Dumb
Sweat, dirt and sweat in your chew and your long cut. Dang,
Some dirt in your long
I'm doing the bit before anybody's even seen the bit.
It's coming up, though.
It is.
In, like, actually, maybe 60 seconds.
Oh, really?
Probably. It's 29:12 on this. I started this.
hear something.
Perhaps
So,
gritty, grimy toes,
slimy and dirty
and just
long.
God,
cut.
just
Oh.
dirty.
Just downright sweaty. Let's take a look. I don't.
It's coming from under the. Hang on a second, boy.
Something under the table. Under the table? There's just far too much grime for that to be a human.
It's so dirty under there. Oh my lord.
Welcome to America, the land of sweat, blood, and grit. In the land of the free, we work for what we have, and the measure of a man is the grime under his fingernails and the bags under his eyes. Bags from long days of working, and sweating, and getting dirty. We get grimy, and sweaty, and downright disgusting, because we love our families, and God, and the good tilled earth He put before us to use. Tilled dirty earth on our clothes and in our hair, grease stains from working down in the gritty with our bare, manly, dirty hands, getting gritty in our grimy, slop on our slimy, and dirt in our dirty. This is the way of the wolf, not the sheep, for those few dirty, sweaty, and unclean men who wish to live on this earth how the good Lord intended. Men whose backs are broken from tough days in the sun, who lose fingers in the bitter cold, and who get oh so dirty and sweaty. For the red, white, and blue we toil endlessly, showing our love through the mud on our trucks, running down our faces, and all on our clothes. God bless the US of A, and may you never be rid of the dirt on your hands, and in your clothes, and in your house, and on every inch of your body. And everywhere that you look, and underneath your toes, and in between your toes, and on your heels.
Amen.
What's another word for amen? But preach it.
Preach, brother.
Preach your dirty ass beliefs. And by dirty ass beliefs, I don't mean your beliefs are poor. I just mean, damn, are they dirty?
I mean, you're dirty and
There's
you
just
believe
so
them
much
by association.
Dear God, it's dirty.
Oh, yeah, they will have seen it by now.
Yeah, we haven't
God,
filmed
it's
it yet.
dirty.
Boy, dear Lord, this is dirty.
I'm so excited to film that, though.
That's
We
gonna
probably
be balling.
shouldn't.
You're probably gonna get pretty dirty.
We probably shouldn't spend the rest of the episode talking about the under the table
The thing
segment.
that hasn't happened
Yeah,
yet.
the thing that we haven't made.
Should we announce another under the table segment though?
Oh, are we announcing that here?
Perchance.
I think we should then. That's interesting. We're actually going to put it.
The upcoming under the table. Wait, no, fuck. I already messed it up.
All right.
The go.
The upcoming King of Under,
Under
the,
the
table,
Table
arm wrestling tournament. So
Bum,
getting
boom.
professional arm wrestlers from all over the Pacific Northwest, aka our friends. The date's not 100%.
People that I'm just praying to God don't fuck up and break their own arm.
The date's not 100% set in stone, but some point in March we'll be filming it. It'll probably be coming
March
out
of 2036.
of 2022.
We're gonna
Probably.
have just a decade to train.
Probably coming out at some point in April, dropping late March, early April, probably.
Keep an eye out for it.
Yeah,
And also,
yeah.
if there's anybody on the road on the side of the street with just a large, swollen, veiny, throbbing arm,
Let 'em know.
don't challenge them to an arm wrestling match because it's one of our
We are also
8
competing.
friends.
Yeah, we're part of the 8.
Yeah, it's gonna be an 8-person bracket. It's gonna be balling, fucking,
and hollering.
sucking, hooting and hollering.
Yeah, no, it
Yeah,
should. It
it's
should
gonna
be,
be
pretty good.
here, not live.
Not live.
Not live.
That's too much work.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Plus, if it was live,
Maybe
how
later.
would we rig
May-
it so that we
may-
win?
That's true. How are we going to coerce them through ransoming their families?
Through bribery and blackmail.
Excuse me. Through lechery and libel.
I don't know. I'm not sure if lechery is going to persuade anybody in this case, but maybe.
Maybe Gus.
Dang,
Just calling him out.
Slandering Gus episode 2, guys.
Gus
How do you
is just
feel?
a bad man episode
Oh no.
2.
Oh no.
The next one is somehow Gus got even worse.
That'll be the next time we have him on.
Yeah, so we're excited about that. That's gonna be maybe an under the table segment, maybe just its own standalone video.
Probably going to be its own video, unless it's a really long under the table segment. Because I'm thinking
We'll figure it out, but
because there's going to be more than.
it really depends on how much time it comes out to. Because if it's 3 minutes a match, 2 to 3 minutes a match, then it's gonna have to be its own video. But if it's like
otherwise it'd have to
60
be-
seconds most at max for every match,
Well, but it's 3 per. Oh, whoops.
3 per.
It's. I was gonna say because it's gonna be
I just punched little foamy guy. Don't.
best 2 out of 3. So that's 3 matches per. Well, 3
Maximum
rounds per
of
match.
3.
So yeah, but at least 2.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's gonna have to be its own video. But if not,
Yeah.
banging.
Hey,
but
you know,
yeah,
ballin'.
hopefully it might interrupt regularly scheduled programming. I was gonna say it's not gonna interrupt regularly scheduled programming to feel like
But
a
it-
chat,
but
but
it very
honestly,
well
it probably will because that's a lot of work to do that and a normal under the table segment and a normal podcast in 1 week. So it'll
Yeah,
probably
we'll
replace the podcast episode for that week, but it should be just as, if not more, entertaining.
Yeah. I'm excited about it. We'll see if anybody's a match for Timothy here. He's been training. Look at that. Don't flex too hard. Don't
Yeah,
show
it's true.
them.
I might shatter the.
He's been only shaking people's hands with his left hand so as to not display his strength
yep.
to anybody before the match.
I'm gonna be real. I shook your hand with my right hand like 2 times in this video.
No, the video's inverted.
Oh, it's fair.
I think that means that it's still the right hand, isn't it? Even if it's flipped, we're just on opposite sides of the table.
Yep, pretty much. So we're doing good.
That was a hologram. We've invented holographic technology.
It's why my arm doesn't look that big, but really it's just bigger than my body. I
Yeah,
have to drag
and-
it around with me.
Coming up, we got some exciting guests as well. We're going to be having, I think, Chase sometime in the near future, probably.
Did you talk to him about it, or are you just
No.
assuming?
I'm
You're
socially pressuring him
Oh, okay.
right now.
Chase?
And also a musical guest performance from a friend of ours,
Oh, yes.
which will be ballin'.
yes.
I'm really excited about that.
Won't go into too much detail about that because I think it's going to be better to just see it when
Yes.
it comes up.
Then you can buy tour tickets from our website for a tour that doesn't exist from a website that also does not exist.
With a performer who has not agreed to go on tour.
Yeah, but
But
that's
we're announcing
showbiz.
it now.
That's showbiz, baby.
He's going to find out right now that he's going on tour.
Indentured servitude.
Yeah. We got him.
As I open fire. Dude, I'm out of chocolate milk already.
Are you?
Yeah.
Sucks to suck,
I simply guzzled it down. But yeah,
Feels
how's being just a worthless man?
Dang, you got me. I don't have a
Hey
comeback
Tim, when
to
was
that,
the last time you did anything?
Hey, when was the last time you left the house?
have you ever been funny before?
I've actually been out of the house for the last like 4 days, so
yeah,
being epic.
yeah, on his own. He's flying the coop, leaving the nest. That's what it is.
I've flown the coop.
Even though you've flown the coop from the place that you flew the coop, kind of after
To
you
come
flew
to
the
the
coop
secondary
to a different area.
I have multiple coops, is what we're saying. Were I a chicken, I'd be a chicken that resided in more than one coop.
Chickens can't fly.
This chicken can.
You waddled real fast from one coop to the next.
Hey, chickens can kind of freak out and flap their wings about in rage.
They can kind of go chicken shit a little bit. and they can't do anything else. We probably shouldn't have chickens be a recurring topic.
Was it a topic last episode?
No, but
The first
I mean,
episode.
2 out of 3.
To be fair, it was the same thing with another topic that I'm not going to bring up again, so that it doesn't come up a third time. But that did get brought
It's
up 2
good
episodes
because
in
I
a
can't
row.
remember exactly which one
Okay,
you're
I'll
talking
tell you
about.
after we stop recording, so that I don't have to bring it up on camera.
Oh, that makes it sound so much worse than I hope it is.
No, it probably is the one of no. I was gonna say it's one of the worst things we've talked about, but the Gus episode was just full of filth.
we just had to boo on him the whole time.
Well,
honestly,
he bulled on himself about as much as we got him, though.
that is true.
So, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that.
I feel like Gus is just a blight.
A curse.
No, I mean we
He's a
did
good
boo
guy.
on him, but we
worst,
enjoy
but
him
a
a
good
lot.
guy.
The whole meme was that we were going to invite him on just to interrogate and chuggle and bool upon him, which I mean we did somewhat, but it wasn't like
That was actually much tamer than our initial plan. I was gonna say we actually let him get a word in, but
yeah. Well, because whenever we think of something, it goes, we make a small joke, and then a slightly like more intense version of that joke, and then all the way to the extreme possible. So it's like, it'd be funny if we called Gus an incel. We should probably not let him get a word in edgewise.
We
Have
probably
an
should just
itemized
make a
list
whole
of all of his
dossier.
accusers of various crimes, which was a plan. We were gonna, but then he came before we were prepared. So
yeah, he did do just an awful job of explaining the salsa stratagem, though. That was the most
and
indicting
also that
thing.
he was a drug dealer. That was hilarious.
Well, because he didn't imply it. Like, even a little bit before, he just said, but guys, not drugs. Even though he didn't imply that he was a drug dealer for a single second beforehand.
that is balling.
Yeah.
I got 225 on bench.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm massive.
Sorry,
now.
you keep bringing up things that are like old news to me, but it's been so long since we recorded. I'm just like, yeah, I
been
know you got 225
anyway.
on bench. I was there, Cameron.
We're balling. Powerlifting, baby.
Ballin'.
Kind of.
Well, I mean,
I have to actually do any powerlifting.
Go to a meet.
but lift weight maybe at some point.
perhaps simply lift the weight. Dude, that honestly, I'm gonna be honest. You and Sam do that as a joke, but that is legitimately the best advice you can give somebody who already knows what they're doing.
Just pick it up.
Well, I was gonna say that's how it is for me half the time. Like I know what to do, and I'm just like, I don't know, and then simply lift the weight, and then I do.
Lift it. We did that in rock climbing a lot too. I was like, damn, this one's really hard. I was like, did you try climbing?
Did you try climbing the rocks?
Did you try lifting your body up it?
Cameron, you're gonna hate me for this. We made a promise last episode, so
I don't
for
remember
all of you
saying anything actually.
Actually, there was a promise last episode.
I
that
don't
we
remember
promised we'd
words,
do this episode.
actually.
So, cue in here video of me
between
rock climbing poorly. Maybe this time we'll
Okay.
actually put it in because we promised we'd put it in this episode.
Maybe. Yep. Match. Nice. Yep. Come on. Get your foot up. Last one's right there. Just stand up into it.
Stand up. You got it. I know it sounds stupid. I just.
No, you got it. You're losing energy. Go. Come on.
You're so close. You'll get it. You'll get it.
If I'm not stupid like last time.
We're just gonna put it off for every episode for the next year, just until finally.
you're a god at climbing.
And then we put
after
in
going
the-
once a month for 2 months. Going twice total.
rock climbing 2 times, literally ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd
Well,
be
nah,
pretty balling.
rock wall at camp though.
That doesn't count at all.
Dang.
You was wearing tennis shoes doing that.
Yeah, that's true.
And or boots.
Yeah.
Which is what they used to wear They would just wear leather boots with like studs in them,
That seems like
which
that
is
would be
crazy.
difficult.
And also, they didn't have harnesses. They just tied their rope in a knot around their waist.
Oh, that sounds
Pretty
so
much.
painful.
You see, the thing is, you just don't fall.
Did you try holding on?
Yeah, actually, probably just climb it instead of falling all the way back down, snapping.
Oh, you died?
The
Did
lower
you
part of
try
your spine,
staying
probably?
alive, maybe? Just a little bit?
Kind of cringe that you just died, bro.
Yeah.
It's balling,
Cringe
though.
Lord.
Huh?
Cringe Lord. Falling and dying.
Die. Damn. I didn't know that dying was simping for God.
Dang. We're pulling out the references.
Oh, yeah.
References to what? Shut up.
Shut the hell up. You ain't allowed to know.
Yeah, no.
It's an inside joke
This is top secret information.
that may or may
I'm gonna
not
be
pertain
honest.
to the podcast.
Most of our current audience actually does get
That
that,
is true.
reference. But, you know.
Hey, you know, when we've hit our trillionth subscriber in probably 3 to 4 weeks, and everybody's looking back fondly on 2 episodes prior
Our back catalog.
of 3 to 4 episodes down the line. Then they won't know.
It's true. It's true. And they
But
never
we
will.
got big plans and big balls.
We do big brass ones.
Big brass ones under
The damn
those simp pants. Which is
Yeah.
also don't even worry about it. Gatekeeping, gaslighting, and girl bossing, inside jokes, baby.
Gatekeep. Gaslight. Girl boss.
Gas
Gas
boss.
gate light.
Girl.
Keep.
My brain fully stopped. No, what gas boss? Girl light.
But then there'd be gatekeep. It has to be. I mean, if you want gas boss in there, it has to be girl keep. I know it sounds weird, but you've got to do it.
It's
Gas boss, gate light, girl keep.
my 3 prime directives. What is the other one that we did that was really good though? That was like that.
Gas keep, gas boss. Okay, I'm trying to just like put all the permutations together. Gas girl. I'm combining the first
Gas
one.
boss.
Gas gate.
Girl keep.
Light gate.
Girl gate girl.
Gas girl. Oh, God. So dumb.
I don't know why, but I feel like we fucked that up in a better way at one point.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember.
Damn. I believe we're just
Gate light.
dumb as shit.
I don't know. I remember liking Gas Boss the most. Though.
Gas boss.
Uh,
That's because you aspire to be such a title.
to be the
have
gas
such a
boss.
title.
I aspire to be one of the dudes from Mad Max. I have actually never watched a minute of Mad Max. I just know desert, keep gas, bad guy horde.
And Morton Joe.
Is that? I've never seen Mad Max. I watched
Imagine
Levi
I just
play the
came
video.
up with that out of nowhere. Yeah, that's his name. That's the big pale dude that has the.
Oh, that's he's the gas boss.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah,
gas
no, I
boss.
do aspire to be a gas boss.
He's also the milk boss.
Oh, I don't like that. Why is he the milk boss?
Because the milk.
Did you just make that up?
No. I mean, he nobody calls him the milk boss.
That would be pretty funny though, right? Oi, milk boss.
Oh, he's like, stop calling me
It's
that.
the head milkman, the milk boss.
He's trying to keep the old ways alive, where he goes door to door and sells the
Nah, but really, why'd
you
call him the milk boss?
You have to watch the movie.
But I'm probably not going to.
He has lots of milk.
Does he?
He has milk. I don't want to explain it,
Okay,
honestly.
okay. Oh, is it disgusting?
A little bit.
Oh, okay. Does he milk his own man breasts?
No.
Oh,
His own women's
then
breasts.
perhaps I don't want to be him.
Damn, I was about to watch it. I'm not anymore, though.
Yeah, probably not. Just for that reason.
But there's cool cars in it, too.
Hey, You know, that is kind
Hey,
of a,
yeah,
that is kind of
that-
the selling point, isn't it?
We have that behind Osmosis Jones because that's on Netflix
That's true.
again.
I just found out Osmosis Jones is on Netflix. I was pretty happy. I'm probably not. Well, I actually might watch it. I don't know when, but I might at some point. Just because I haven't seen it since I
you
was
for
an
a
8th
second
grader.
thought that you had had any personal growth or character development, and then you realized I'm still gonna watch Osmosis Jones.
Well, because I
on
haven't.
Netflix.
The dog's barking. I haven't seen Osmosis Jones since I was in 8th grade, and so I'm curious. Because I don't remember like a crazy amount. I just remember Bill Murray being disgusting.
Chris Rock.
The red dude falls with the eyelash. Big pill man stuck up.
The red dude falls with the eyelash.
Yeah, at the end of the movie.
sounds like
he
a
gets
very-
stuck, the virus gets stuck on the eyelash.
That
and
sounds
falls
like a
into,
prophecy from Dune or something.
when the red man fall on the eyelash.
No, that sounds like you're talking about Native Americans now.
I wasn't. I was talking about a sentient virus.
Is
Wait a second. That also just sounds racist. That's not how I meant that. In the movie Osmosis Jones.
a blight in our society.
In the movie Osmosis Jones, the virus is red
Hang on.
with big claws.
No,
and he's
the
holding
bad
on
guy from
to a fake
Osmosis
eyelash,
Jones.
and then the fake eyelash falls into the thing of alcohol, like medical isopropyl, pure alcohol.
I so
he gets
vaguely
unmade
remember
by it.
Osmosis Jones.
No, I just remember being really happy when the virus gets unmade by the alcohol, because it's a brutal death. It's like a human falling in acid.
That's
but
pretty baller.
virus.
Yeah.
And
I
not
wish that
talking about
happened to
Native Americans.
All of it in one bottle of isopropyl alcohol.
Yeah, that is interesting how that works. A virus is supposed to like propagate, but in the movie it's just like one dude. He's basically just a one-man terrorist organization
guy.
wrecking
He's
Bill
a
Murray's
domestic
body.
terrorist.
He literally just goes around.
Or I guess he'd be a foreign terrorist. Because he came from outside the body.
Yeah.
In
Back
this
to
case,
Al-Qaeda.
the Bill Murray is the United States, and everywhere else is someplace else.
I didn't know our podcast
Wow.
was developing nationalist themes. We don't want to let
We
want to
go back to Iraq.
not let the viruses into our
I
country.
don't care about what the hell Russia's doing to Ukraine. Let's go invade Iran again.
Let's
Wait,
get 'em,
Iraq.
boys.
Afghanistan.
Either one. Iran.
I wasn't finished there. Send me back.
I have personal business.
Like the take me back to Hawaii, but take us back into Iran. Iraq, damn. Have we ever
Either
invaded Iran?
I,
Probably at some point.
tensions are high with Iran.
That doesn't count.
There
Those
was
are very different
there
things.
was a nuclear deal of some form. Donald Trump didn't like it, so they undid it. I don't know if it got redone after he got out of office.
because Obama.
Obama.
I think that's what it was. man.
Nuclear weapons.
It's like, no. Bad plan. Bad man.
Simplistic politics. Nuclear weapons bad. Nuclear weapons good. And that's all of politics in a single. That's not actually what that was about
Trump's
at all.
stance is, I
That's-
want as many nuclear
that's-
warheads in Iran as humanly possible.
That's not representative of either the views or Obama or Trump, or nor the views I think that they hold, because that's not even what that was about.
Or your
But,
views.
You know, no, more nukes is my view. I'm just,
right.
you know,
Just as many dead humans
I'm
as
showing
possible.
that I understand that the Iran nuclear deal was not about whether they want more nukes or not.
I know nothing about the Iran nuclear deal.
Dang.
Other than Iran
my
and
very basic
deal.
understanding is United States give Iran money and aid if they do not produce nuclear weapons.
And then they
Except
went and kinda did it.
yeah, well,
They
and basically
attempted.
the whole thing is Donald Trump's basically like, we're paying way too much to these dudes for them to be doing something that we don't really have any control over anyway. They're doing it anyway, just under our nose. And so that got undone. And now they can do it not under our nose. Let's go to war.
They can do it on their own.
Yeah, hey, but at least we got some more money. A negligible amount more, like, compared to the giant budget. Dude, like the government scale of money is just so crazy.
Why don't they just give me $1 million?
Yeah, no, because you got like
they won't even know it's
got
gone.
like Jeff Bezos rolling around with his billions of dollars. If you took all of Jeff Bezos's money, it would pay like just the tiniest fraction of the national debt, and he's so insanely wealthy. So like the amount of money that governments mess with is just so impressive, especially with so much wealth as the United States.
So basically,
By
you're
wealth, I
saying
mean
that
debt
Bezos
and
is a
effort.
wage slave, and we should
I
prop him
think-
up from his unprivileged
I think
position.
Jeff Bezos is underpaid and should make more money so as to compete
And
with
also
the United
Elon
States
Musk.
government. Especially
As long
Elon
as he
Musk.
keeps pumping up Doge, because I'm holding that shit.
Dude, did you see that a bunch of the cryptocurrencies, like,
Yeah, there was like a giga dip in the market.
I know, because I put like $50 in Bitcoin for fun
Oh, you did?
right before everything tanked, and I was like,
Oh, damn. I was
worse
like,
is-
oh, did you buy
no, I
at the
actually
low?
almost did buy more during the super low, but then I was just like,
Is it up now again?
I'd have to check. I haven't been looking.
Quick, everybody. After I do it, go buy Bitcoin.
Yeah, but only after I do it,
Yeah.
and I give you the all clear.
And but I'm gonna buy all of it. And then you guys try and get it, and I'm just gonna
it's still in a bit of a low.
hey,
I could put more money.
We're gonna
in, I
use
guess.
grocery money for this week on Bitcoin instead.
Who needs to eat when we can invest like $190 in Bitcoin?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna commit tax evasion by putting all my money in the stock market and then borrowing against my assets.
Making money moves.
But all my assets are Dogecoin.
You just have piles.
Damn.
Of Dogecoin.
Okay.
What?
I wish. I mean, everybody has the like, damn, if I invested in Apple. But if
Yeah.
I had given Luke Nelson maybe $100, it actually would have been like $1,500 to $2,000. Because he sent me actually possibly the worst poorly made video I've ever seen.
He sent it to me too. Don't worry.
He sent it to everybody. That's why I was like, damn, this man is just trying to scam people, which he kind of was. But he sent a video, and it was like a hamburger. Not an actual hamburger.
No, but this really was a terribly made.
But I was
video.
gonna say hamburger style instead of hot dog style.
I know,
you
the
know
way
what I
you
mean?
fold paper. I know what you mean.
Even though I know portrait and landscape.
I'm a film major. Hot dog
But
hamburger.
he sent me a hamburger video, but he saved it in hot dog. So instead of the video being like this, it was sent like this, but it was supposed to be this way. And it was like actually maybe 140p,
Hamburgers
and it was just him saying, guaranteed, no way this could be false. 100% Dogecoin will make you at least 100x of your money. And I was like, damn. I mean, I'll give this man $20, but I feel like he's just trying to see whether he can get $20 out of like 10 motherfuckers and have $200 and then just have $200.
Honestly, though, I almost did. Send
I
money,
almost-
like, on the,
I
on the
was
bet,
going
because I
to.
was like, dang. Because I was working at the time, so I was like, dang, I do have like $50 that I could throw at this man and not feel bad if, I just have to pound on his door and ask for
Too
my
bad
$50
that's like
back,
just, I'm pretty sure it's just illegal.
but maybe.
If he actually ever did it.
Yeah,
But he wasn't able to. He like tried to with a bunch of different banks and none of them let him.
That's hilarious.
I don't remember exactly why, but
so
that was actually like maybe 2 weeks before it like I don't even know what it went up, but it went up like tens of times worth the amount.
I mean, that's
like,
that's the funny thing about Luke.
He
He's like-
accidentally was like, I'm
well,
a savant.
It's like he's
An idiot savant.
He's the dumbest genius that I know. Where he's just like so intelligent, but also just the dumbest man I know. My man has just such a high IQ, but also waddles through Walmart, and that describes his personality entirely. You
Waddles
need no more information than that.
Damn, I wish to God I had that video. It may be on an SD card or a micro SD card that I have, but I don't know. I haven't checked it. My friend chafed his entire ass off when we were in.
This is the same. This is the Dogecoin friend.
Yeah, he chafed his entire ass off approximately when we went to Montana, and we went to a Walmart to get some Gold Bond, and they only had like little dollar ones. So he grabbed like actually 8 of them, which is just too much powder for any man's ass to hold, other than perhaps yours truly.
Exploding with powder.
But so he had them like just fucking death gripped in either hands, and he was walking through Walmart with his toes pointed inward so as to keep his ass cheeks spread apart, and he just walked all the way down an entire lane of Walmart doing that.
I'm glad you gave that demonstration.
Yeah, no problem.
It's good.
Probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Yes, I do know what the concept of time is, Timothy.
Nah, I'm just asking specifically.
Oh, it's 57:33.
So that means we're going places.
No, that means time has passed.
Yeah, we're going places in time. The time stream is moving, and we move with it.
Technically, we are going places, but when you think of time passing and space moving, generally I think of those as different. What?
Space, time, you can move either one. So we're going
You
places.
can just choose? What do you Well, I mean, kind of. Not really, though. On the grand scheme of things, the planet's spinning through space.
My understanding of physics is just so small. I watched
quarks?
2 documentaries when I was in a freshman in high school, and that's my understanding of physics. Hey, so I might as well be an expert.
I might as well just be God himself.
Physics man?
God himself, maybe? Maybe? Am I just gonna commit blasphemy right now?
Just unchallenged and unmatched in all the world? Omnipotent?
Yeah?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. I assume so.
Yeah.
From how good at podcasting we are, there's no way you can't be at least a demigod. Excuse me.
Yeah, my skill set is just...
You gotta put podcaster on every resume.
Dang.
And nothing else.
That's one way to guarantee never getting a job again. But
I'm a podcaster and a part-time
applying
crypto investor.
It's 6 years down the road. I'm applying to work for a law firm.
NFT enthusiast. I like looking at them.
I don't even own NFTs. I just gaze at the monkey.
I look at the sallow.
The lion is so lazy.
The sallow homunculus. That's not the right word, but you want to start an NFT line called sallow homunculus?
I actually really do. Okay, guys, watch out for sallow homunculus.
Yeah,
the new NFT line dropping. What?
That's worse than the mutant apes or some shit. All right, I think that's. Why'd you have to do the dumbass?